Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, and right now we are really focusing on the cabinetry of the different spaces that we have. So welcome, and I hope that you enjoy. So the last time I think we didn't have a countertop, especially for the weight areas where the sink is going to be. So we decided to do one. We opted. We had two options to either do it using boards, the normal boards that we use here back at home. And also another option was to do it with concrete. But since we have experience with kitchen tops that have been made by boards and they're prone to water, and since it's a place where water is going to be used frequently, we decided to do these sections, the sections where are going to be wet areas. We decided to do them with concrete so that we don't have to be repairing that section all the time. And then the remaining sections now we are going to do have worktops that are we are going to have boards. The worktops, the shelves, the cabinets are going to be used with boards. So it's only this section that we decided to use concrete. And at the center here, we are going to have our island kitchen. So these are just some of the some fixtures are going to be here. For example, we're going to have our sink, the island sink, and the cooking spot is going to be somewhere here. So this A section is going to be where our island is going to be situated. This other side, we're just going to have we're still deciding whether to have cabinets on the side or not. But anyway, we have a lot of storage here, so that is not it's not a big deal. So at the same time, we are really trying to finish up with the interior work. We are doing the sockets, the switches. We haven't started doing lights. These lights are just what the electrician is doing is trying to test each and every provision for lights, so that when we are ready for when you're ready with the lights, he'll just come and fix them directly. He doesn't have to test the lights, because we have different lights that are being switched from different section. Like for example, I'm at this spot, but I can switch off that light. At the same time, I can switch off the lights on this other side. So he's trying to do his best so that he's sure that all the lights are working, so that when you're ready with the lights, you just come and fix them. So these are the boards that we are going to use for the bedrooms, the closets. Some of them are for the kitchen, some of them are for the bathroom. Top sink. So these are just part of the material that is going to go there. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. So this is where the dressing table or the dresser is going to be. So it's going to be placed. So this box here, right here, the gray box, is what will go into this space. And I think this will be the support for this wardrobe, because we didn't build a base for it. So that is going to be its base. So far so good. This is the wardrobe for this section, but now the walk-in closet we haven't started. I know in time it's going to be done. Yeah, with all this that is here. So there's a whole lot of work going on here. Like for example, this box, this one here and that one are supposed to go to the walk-in space, walk-in closet space. And this is this other closet. So far that is it. This middle section is the dresser, and then if you go to the walk-in closet, these are the boxes that are being made. as of now. So there's this side, and there's gonna be also this other side. So those gray boxes are supposed to be fixed. One is supposed to be at this corner. The other one is going to be here. Of course, they're not going to lie horizontally, they're going to be laid vertically. Yeah, so far, so good. This is how far we've gone. We've used most of the materials, so it's just a little bit of touch-ups here and there before we say that this wardrobe is complete. So the doors, we're going to work on them later, and also the side panels, because it's supposed to run from the ground up to the rooftop there. So we are still working on them, and in time we are going to put them. So this is the walk-in closet, of course, of the primary bedroom or the master's bedroom. Is quite big. So we have this section over there, on this side, and we have this side. It has a lot of storage. No one can complain that they don't have spaces for their clothes or items. And this is like some sort of bench, so that you can just sit. When you want to put on your shoes, you can sit here. So we're going to look for a cushion to put here. Yeah, so when you want to put on your shoes, you just sit on it, put your shoes, and go about your business. But so far, so good. That is, they call them the carcasses. So far, these are the carcasses for this room. I think for the whole of the house, I think this is the most beautiful wardrobe. Compared to all the rooms, I think the master bedroom has gotten the best. But anyway, all the others are also good, but I think this is the best arrangement ever, because of course it has a lot of space. Yeah, welcome to our kitchen and the dining area. So today I'm just going to give you a tour of our kitchen and the dining area. Don't worry about all the stuff that is here. Majorly, the people who cook are the fundis that work in the house mostly. They make their meal, especially their lunch, on this section. That's why it has a lot of things. It has a cooker, it has a tabletop cooker, it has a bit of supplies. So here, this side is the dining section. So these are just extra cabinets. So what's going to be here, we'll have granite, and then we are going to have a sink at this position, the dining sink, where you can wash your hands before you eat, before the food is served. So on this side, we are having our kitchen. I don't know how this is called. It's like a raised table off the island. I don't know. Yeah, so someone can be cooking there, and they just seated here, just keeping them company so that somebody does not get bored. Yeah, so this is going to be the island area. This side we're still deciding, but hopefully we are going to put some cabinets on this side so that it becomes balanced since we have cabinets on that side, and then the island section. So we are planning to have more cabinets here. So this is going to be our island, where the cooking is going to be done here. This box that has been made, this is where the cooker is going to be, and then the smoke extractor is going to be right over it here. It's going to be here, and then on this side we're going to have like an island sink. Yeah, as you can see, the waste pipe is there, and then there's water provisions and everything. So we're going to have the island sink here. It's not yet installed, and we're going to have the fridge. The fridge is going to be inside this box here. Yeah, it's quite a big space. And then on this section we're going to have the oven. Of course, we have the drawers, then the oven, and then the microwave, and then more storage. This side is also more storage. This countertop, we're going to have granite on this side. These are more countertops with granite, and more cabinets, overhead cabinets, or how they call them, high-level cabinets. Yeah, that is what we have. We already have on this side, and this one is supposed to be screwed up here. It's going to be like some sort of hang. Yeah, so it's going to be screwed up there. And then this is our dirty kitchen. So the dirty kitchen also has its share of its own cabinets. We are supposed to add more cabinets. On that space you're supposed to add more cabinets. So, and also the last time we didn't have, we had not put up the sink space. At least now we have the sink. What is remaining is the faucet of the sink. For the dirty kitchen, the same thing is here. This is like our main kitchen where main dishwashing is going to happen. So this is our sink here. It's what? It's a Tramontina. Yeah, Tramontina design collection. So also this one, the faucet is remaining, and then after all the cabinets have been placed, we'll have it tiled, and then now the electrician can come and install the sockets. You see, in this section we don't have, in as much as the lights have been tested, we don't have sockets and switches of this section because we need to finish with the cabinetry first. When we're done with the cabinetry, the person who does the tiling will come do the tiling. After the tiling is done, then now we'll have the electrician come and do the fixtures that are remaining. So these are just frames for the faces of the cabinets, since we did this with concrete, and the cabinet doors are wood. So the carpenter had to make like the frames so that when he comes to install the wood, install the drawers and the cabinets and all that, he's got a place to do that. Yes. So that is it. Thank you so much. That is the tour of our kitchen. Until next time, bye bye. See you. May God bless you. So we are tiling the roof right now, and it's almost done. What is remaining is just a few touch-ups and the skirting that's supposed to be done. Of course, when you do tiling, skirting always comes with it. So we decided to tile the whole rooftop, because technically this is a roof, just to reinforce, to prevent water from seeping into the house. Because initially we had used a waterproofing component. I can't remember the name, when we were doing the roof, and also when you were plastering the roof here, we had used a waterproofing component. But you see, this area sometimes it rains so much and you can't really trust just a waterproofing component. But tiling, at least it's something that is going to give us service for almost 10 years before we start thinking about something else, or even with the renovations and all that. But if we had just left it with concrete like this section, this is how it used to look like initially, just with the screed with the waterproofing component. Of course, this rooftop, the interesting thing about this rooftop is that we will be trapping the water, the storm water. So we have a few gutters, so when it rains, of course, it goes to the gutters, and then it goes all the way to the water tank, the underground water tank. Of course, this place is not a high utility zone. That's why we decided to tap the water on this roof. Of course, this one and that other one, the one where the water tanks are. So because people will not be coming here most of the time, so we decided to trap this water in case it rains. Because also the water here is too much. It has a lot of salt. It is too salty. So if you can get an alternative, or maybe mix the rainwater and the borehole water that we had served with here, that would be great. So this is eventually what is going on. As I said, we're just trying to tile it up so that when it rains, we don't have any leakage of the rooftop, because you can't really be sure. But at least with tiling, with adhesive. Of course, when you use adhesive, is another way of waterproofing the floor. So, and then all these spaces are going to be grouted. Right now, grout has not been put. So when it's grouted, then we are going to be good to go. So this has just been done today, and so I can't step on it. Of course, this section. So I have to devise a way to get off, or maybe I can't use force. Yeah, so let me go down the staircase. The spiral staircase. So this section is supposed to be our laundry area, but actually the tile here is supposed to be like this. This is the color of the tile, but since work has been going on, maybe painting and all that stuff, this is the way it looks like now. It is so much stained. Of the entire house, this is the most place that is not giving, it has stains all over, but these are just, I think, they're paint. And we try to use paraffin to try and clean up. For example, I tried to use paraffin on this section because it was looking like this. So though it takes time, so we used paraffin to clean it up. And so I hope all these other areas, with the time, with scrubbing, and I need to look for a proper cleaning detergent to make it go back to its shine and luster. Yeah, I think that's it for today. Inside here, I already know all that goes on. And also I need to show you something. We also have our laundry. This is going to be our laundry section. This is where the washing machine is going to be. This is our laundry sink, or the baby sink. So you can wash on this side and rinse on this other side. Yeah, it's quite big. It can take quite a number of clothes. So here also we are trying to tile it, but this side we decided to try tile it halfway, and it's tiling that's going on. With time, it's gonna be. We are going to finish it. Yeah, it's just we're doing it bits by bits.